as powerful as explore mode is, I really think that analyze mode is even more powerful. What analyze mode lets us do is essentially compile lists of properties and see all of the information that's nested in those tabs across the place cards in list format. So let's create a sample list here. And I'll click Save, and I'll be given the invitation to set criteria for my list. Now, when I come here to set criteria, I have 5 potential types of criteria I can set. Let's start with location, because I think that's pretty fast and easy. Let's say we want to look at Worcester County, Massachusetts. So I'll set USA, Massachusetts, and Worcester. So I can, if I want to, go into specific zip codes, 1 or more, and really winnow my list down geographically. But for right now, let's look at the whole county of Worcester, Massachusetts. I'll click Save, and that'll create the list of all the buildings in Worcester County that we have completed our energy model on. That's 10,046 in this specific county. And you'll see a couple of things right away about a list. One is these aggregate badges at the top. They're representing the aggregates of all of the buildings on any list at any given time. And in addition to the average, you can click on them and see the minimum, maximum, and sum of the list as well. So these 10,000 buildings collectively consume 4.1 terawatt hours of electricity every year. You'll also notice that each one of these badges corresponds with a column on the list. I can use Edit View to change what columns I'm looking at. So let's say I don't care about roof area or parcel area or peak or consumption. What I want to see on my list is solar potential, battery potential, owner, and their total cost of electricity. Let's just leave those on for right now and see what that looks like. So now those are my columns across the top. Each numerical column has a corresponding aggregates badge above, and then any numerical column I can sort. So here now are 10,041 buildings in Worcester County, Massachusetts, ranked by solar potential. And I can just work through this list in order, clicking on any one of them to open their place card for that building. And our algorithm has already sensed that they have solar, which is pretty great. So you'll see that sometimes on cards. We're trying to help you out in real time identify that. So you can see how you can work through a list and find, again, all of that same information for specific buildings nested into the place cards. But what this gives you is the ability to essentially rack and stack many properties at once against each other and find the ones that you're most interested in. Now, within our list, we can continue to winnow it. So let's say I want to go back into those criteria and you know what? Now I want to apply some physical requirements. So I want to see roofs that are between 25,000 square feet and 100,000 square feet. So I can set that as a filter and click Save. And now my list will be winnowed down to almost 1,500 buildings that are between 25,000 and 100,000 square feet of roof. There are other ways that I can winnow my list to target what I'm after as well. Let's clear out those physical requirements. And let's say I need at least 500 kilowatts of battery potential to make a site worth my while. I click Save there, sort by battery potential. And right now I've got 83 buildings in Worcester County, Massachusetts with at least 500 kilowatts of battery potential ranked in order of their battery potential. At this point, probably what I would do if I was doing the outbound sales prospecting for this county is I would either share this list with my colleagues for collaboration, or I would download this list. Downloads are for the top 100 records on any list as they appear at that time, as in their current sort order. I might download this list of 83, upload them into my CRM like Salesforce, and start my prospecting there. Other ways that I see a lot of value being derived from analyze mode is when folks are looking to enter new markets and trying to assess, is this a market that has potential for me writ large? So, for example, let's say you're looking at Michigan and you're wondering if it makes sense to put an office in Wayne County. Let's just see what Wayne County looks like in Michigan. So right here we've got 2,100, well north of 2,100 buildings that I could work through just in Wayne County, Michigan as well on that list. Another way to slice and dice, let's take all of the locational information off and let's search for utility territories. Like maybe I'm trying to assess if it makes sense to look at Ameren's territory in Missouri. I can put in Ameren, Missouri on that list and see how many properties are there. Oh, almost 5,000, a little bit shy of 5,000 in Ameren's Missouri territory. You know, you can really work your list and continue to apply cascading criteria to get this to be something that you're really able to target in on. So let's see that Ameren in Illinois. There we go. In Illinois, we've got almost 7,000 buildings in Ameren territory. So this is a really, really powerful way to work through buildings, add columns as you want to. Let's see our programs that we'd qualify for here. Let's see our roof area, for example. So you can sort and filter by whatever you would want and really be able to find the prospects that you most like in any given territory. And as we spoke about, that is truly nationwide. There isn't another software program out there that can rival empowering you with this much information to walk in the door with your customers on day one.